kittens, it's Megan, and yes, this is another journaling video. This is my 2021 reading journal setup. This time I'm using another Archer and Olive dot grid notebook, and I went a little more on the scrapbook side to decorate it. Reading has always been an escape for me, and I love to write down my thoughts while I'm devouring a new novel. This gives me a place to record my thoughts, as well as a tool to use when I'm planning content for my channel. As per my usual, the first page of a journal is always going to be the dot grid cheat sheet. I don't know how much I'm going to use this in this particular journal, but I feel like I would be missing something if I didn't include it. The second page is a sort of title page for 2021. I added a bookshelf at the top of the page where I will be writing my favorite book title each month. I cannot wait to see this filled in. Below that, I added a spot for stats regarding the content that I'm reading throughout the year, and that includes the total number of books, average rating, the demographic, the longest book and the shortest book, my most read genre, and my favorite book of the year. I also got to break out my washi tape and sticker collection. Can you tell I'm going for a purple vibe? Next, we have a place for me to write down the physical books that I own and have not read. I'm trying not to buy any books for myself this year, and I've challenged myself to read every book on my physical TBR by the end of the year. Will this happen? Maybe. Next is a tracker for my yearly reading challenge. Yes, my hand hurt from drawing all of these lines, but it was worth it to get the 100 boxes that I plan on coloring in every time I finish a book. I did leave an ellipses at the end just in case I read more than that, but I think 100 is a good round number. Next we have my ARC tracker. ARC stands for Advanced Reader Copy, and last year I worked with a company called NetGalley to review a couple of them. I wanted to continue doing that this year, so I needed a place to track that information. On this list, I included the name of the book, author, date I received it, when a review is due, where I reviewed it, and what I rated it. Next is a reference sheet for me to use when I'm reviewing a novel. I have an 8-category rating system that I use to determine how many stars a novel gets, and under each category I listed various questions I can ask myself when thinking about something that I just read. Next is a similar sheet, but this time I focused on adaptations from page to screen. It seems like Hollywood just can't stop when it comes to these adaptations, and I thought it would be fun to analyze the success after I read the book and watch whatever the film or television show is. Next up is a simple quote page. A well-read woman is a dangerous thing. I don't know who said it originally, but dang if it isn't true when it comes to my friends. Next is just a simple cover page for January, as well as a place to track the monthly stats. In the beginning, you saw me set one out for the yearly totals, but I also wanted to track them on a month-to-month basis. Finally, we have my favorite page in this setup, and that is my January TBR. I listed 24 books in total, a combination of new releases as well as books from last year that I didn't get to. Once I read the book, I will go back and add a little hollow star sticker next to it to indicate that it has been read. If you liked this video and you want to follow along on my journey, please think about subscribing, and if you have a TBR for January, let me know what book you are most excited to read. I can't wait to hear from you guys. For the next pages in my journal, I intend to record my thoughts and feelings about the books that I read, and I can't wait to share them with you. See you in my next video.